The world is a high stakes chessboard. Everyone's moving, reacting, thinking they're in control. But most, they're not even in the game. They are the game. The top 1%, they're sitting back plotting 5 moves ahead, while the rest of the world are scrambling to figure out why the rules keep changing. And here's a twist: you're not losing because you're bad at chess. You're losing because you don't even know it's being played to begin with. Some people figure out the game and start playing it on their own terms. It's not just about surviving the board, it's about mastering it. Take 50 Cent, for example. From the streets of Queens to billion-dollar deals, 50 Cent didn't just survive, he mastered the game. Let me break it down for you. Back in the early 2000s, 50 Cent burst onto the scene with his debut album, Get Rich or Die Trying. And it wasn't just a title, it was his philosophy. The album turned him into a global star almost overnight. But for 50, music wasn't just the opening move. He knew it was a stepping stone into something bigger, a way to sort of position himself for a much larger game. And here's where things get interesting. In 2004, 50 Cent partnered with Glossier, the company behind vitamin water.
Also known as the rapper 50 Cent.
But instead of taking a high endorsement deal with a nice fat check, he asked for equity. And a lot of people at the time thought he was crazy. But 50 was thinking 5 moves ahead. He understood the power of ownership and long-term wealth over short-term cash. With his cultural influence, his involvement significantly boosted Vitamin Water's credibility and sales. And when Coca-Cola bought the company for $4.1 billion in 2007, he reportedly walked away with around $100 million. Not bad. And that wasn't luck. It was strategy, pure and simple. With that kind of money, 50 could have coasted. But that's not his style. He used his platform and resources to build an entertainment empire. Shows like Power and BMF turned him from a rapper into a producer and storyteller. He wasn't just creating content, he was building his brand and controlling his narrative. Every move was calculated to make sure he stayed ahead. 50 Cent also got into real estate, big time. Remember when he bought Mike Tyson's mansion? That was just one part of his investment portfolio. He also was smart about putting his money into startups, tech, and even cryptocurrency. He knew the importance of diversifying and playing the long game. It's all about assets that grow over time. Then there were his partnerships. This guy moves like a queen on a chessboard, very versatile and always in control. Whether it's headphones, alcohol, or other brands, 50 Cent only partners with companies that align with his vision. For him, it's not just about the money, it's about extending his reach and influence. And let's not forget what he's been through. From surviving a near fatal shooting to dealing with public controversies and even financial setbacks, he's shown an incredible ability to bounce back. Life's thrown him curveballs, but he always was one step ahead, ready for the next move. Here's the harsh truth: most people get played because they're stuck reacting. Life throws them a bill, you're scrambling. A job offer, you're grateful without even negotiating. But the 1%, they're not reacting, they're orchestrating. They're the ones deciding how the pieces move. The rest, they're chasing the king while missing the queen's gambit. Because you're not here to stay a pawn, you're here to level up. Start thinking like a chess player. Anticipate moves. Control your time, your energy, and your relationships. Invest in things that pay you back in the long term. Skills, networks, assets. Think of it like chess. Each piece you have, your skills, your time, your relationships, has its own unique strengths. The trick? Learning how to use them effectively and at the right time. In chess, you don't just move for the sake of moving. Every move is intentional. Every piece is a part of the bigger plan. You think ahead, you anticipate your opponent, and you set your path to a checkmate. And life works the same way. Every decision should align with your ultimate goal, whether that's success, fulfillment, or growth. And here's the best part. You don't have to win every move to win the game. Sometimes you'll lose pieces. A job, a relationship, or an opportunity. Sometimes you'll have to take risks, and that's okay. Losing isn't failure. It's a part of the strategy. And in the case of 50, whether you like him or not, he's someone who knows how to turn every situation to his advantage. His journey from hustling in Queens to becoming a mogul proved that life is all about thinking ahead and adapting. Some people play checkers, making quick and impulsive moves. But for 50 and the rest of the 1%, they play chess, always planning, always adapting, and always winning. And you could do the same. Chess in life rewards patience, adaptability, and resilience. Now it's your turn. The board is set. The pieces are yours to command. Will you keep reacting, or will you take control? You're not a pawn. You're the player. Master the board, make your move, and play to win. Checkmate. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and let me know how you're going to be more strategic this year. Let's strategize together.